Maddy Rocks. Thanks for having me tonight. I chose to read Fancy Nancy Tea for Two because Fancy Nancy looks like my daughter Eva with her crazy red hair. So let's jump on in. Ooh la la! There's a message from my best friend Bree in our special mail basket. It says, "Come quick, I have something to show you." The mail basket is set up on a rope that runs between our houses. This way we can always stay in touch. I write back a message. It says, "I'll be there in a jiffy." That's fancy for right away. It goes in the basket. Then I wake my doll Maribel from her nap and head next door. As soon as I arrive, Bree says, "Close your eyes and count to 3. 1, 2, 3. I love counting in French. When I open my eyes, Bree is holding a tray with a fancy tea set on it. There's a teapot, a sugar bowl and creamer, and 2 cups with saucers. Oh, how elegant, I say. My aunt gave it to me, Bree explains. She and my mom used to play tea party with it. This tea set is extra special, Bree says. It's real china, not plastic. That's why there are a few little chips. We decide to have a tea party right away, a doll tea party. Isn't it lucky I brought Maribel with me? We put out placemats, set the table, stick some flowers in a vase, and voila, it's party time. Bree wants her doll, Chiffon, to be hostess first. That's fair. The tea set is Bree's after all. "Darling, would you care for some tea?" Chiffon asks. "Oui, oui, yes, please," Maribel answers. Maribel has absolutely exquisite manners. That means her manners are just about perfect. The dolls sip their tea in a very dainty, fancy way. When they are done, I say, "Now it's Maribel's turn to pour." I start to reach for the teapot. "No," says Bree. She pushes my hand away. "Chiffon is still the hostess." "That's not fair. Maribel deserves a turn," I say. I reach to take the teapot from Bree. Then something horrible happens. The teapot goes flying, and when it lands, its lid breaks into 2 pieces. "My tea set is wrecked," Bree shouts. "It was an accident," I say. "And anyway, the teapot already had a chip in it." Bree flops on her bed and covers her face. "Go home. I don't want to play." "Fine, I am leaving and I'm not coming back. Au revoir." Then Maribel and I storm out of Bree's house and back to mine. At home, I keep looking outside my window to see if Bree sent a message saying she's sorry for how mean she was. But the mail basket is empty. During dinner, my mom asks if something is wrong, so I tell everyone what happened. My dad says, "Even though it was an accident, it was your fault the teapot broke." My mom asks, "Did you say you were sorry?" "Well, not exactly," I say. "That's what you need to do," Mom says. My parents are right, but what if Bree stays mad at me forever? The next morning, I go over to Bree's house to apologize, which is the fancy word for saying sorry. But when she answers the door, all I do is burst into tears. Bree starts crying then too. "I'm sorry I hogged the tea set, and I'm sorry I broke the teapot. I never should have grabbed it. I was scared we weren't going to be best friends anymore," I tell Bree. "Me too," Bree says. Then we embrace, which is fancy for a hug. And guess what? The teapot is already repaired, which means it's fixed and fine again, just like our friendship. And that is Fancy Nancy Tea for Two. What did you learn from that? Good night.